Hi, my name is Ethan Pate, and today I am going to share my research on the rising Japanese influence amongst American media and commerce. Globalization. As the definition says, it deals with everyone, everywhere. American audiences have constantly used their own media to commercialize other products. Halloween costumes, video games, and underwear. There isn't a thing that isn't colored like a sponge. What's even better is you can show the sponge to almost anyone in the world, and they will at least know the name through globalization. But we as a country are not the only ones to have taken advantage of this marketing strategy, as Japan year by year becomes more and more popular. Today, through primary and scholarly research, I am going to show you the proof. For my research, I ended up doing 2 surveys on Twitter to try and get a better understanding of if Americans understood where their programming came in. I asked the following questions. While this did answer the question if American audiences recognized IPs and if they knew of Japanese origin, it unfortunately did not account for American audiences as a whole. So I turned to outside research to get a better idea of American audiences' opinion on this subject matter. In 2021, a researcher at Statista.com conducted 2 online surveys amongst 2,200 people to try and figure out the attitudes towards anime in the US. The first study showing the difference between age groups, and the second study showing the difference between gender. As presented by the charts on the slide, the ending results showed a clear favorability towards the young males between the ages of 18 and 35. Next, a chart with data collected from Grandview Research shows that the North American anime market revenue is set to grow 15.5% between 2021 and 2028, with 2028 then resulting in a little under $40 billion in total revenue in North America alone. While maybe only a prediction, even current results show this trend to be strong. As anime market revenue continues to grow rapidly over the next decade, the possibilities of commercialization become endless. The question becomes, what is popular? As noted on the slide, the amount of content that is already marketable seems plenty. But as years goes on and fans decide to diversify their taste buds, more and more IPs will be latched on. As of current, examples of globalization occurring in US markets are the co-branding relationships between IPs like Mario and Pokemon with toy companies. From big market plush dolls to the toys in your kid's Happy Meal, there's a way to make money off of something without creating the thing itself. The possibilities don't really stop with children either. Currently, Netflix has been the leading provider towards bringing anime towards a wider audience in North America, with both children and adults. Part of that comes from Netflix's already massive library of animes, but the other half comes from Netflix producing live-action interpretations of Japan's biggest titles, such as Cowboy Bebop or Death Note. While it may help some take that leap over the animation gap that stops them from checking it out to begin with, to others it is an obliteration of the original work. Netflix also tries to fix this problem by producing their own titles connecting back to old NES games such as Castlevania. But I mean, who could stop Americans from indulging themselves in Lost Worlds, when even some of America's top celebrities have joined the action? Actors like Christian Bale and Billy Crystal have lent their voices towards dubbing animes so American audiences can enjoy titles such as House Moving Castle in English. Meanwhile, other actors like Michael B. Jordan are teaming up with American companies like Rooster Teeth to produce American animes with famous voice actors like David Tennant, Maisie Williams, or Dakota Fanning. Once again, the trend in Japanese influence remains strong. Today, through primary and scholarly research, I have shown the rising trend in Japanese influence over American media through globalization. While it is nothing to be scared of by any means, don't be afraid to try something new, and who knows, you might learn something new. But in all actuality, you are most likely just going to see 2 oversized monsters fighting, so have fun.